Okay, so I'm gonna do another album review. So I'm going to be reviewing, well, a very big masterpiece today. So I'm going to be reviewing in Toxicity by the amazing, wonderfully talented masterminds themselves, System of a Down. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get into this. So, this album was released in 2001 by the band, and it's basically it's primarily like an alternative metal album with some elements of like new metal, avant-garde metal, crossover thrash and stuff, which is like thrash metal and hardcore punk basically mixed together. So yeah, not looking at the radio music page, so I hope you all are proud of me. Anyway, so overall the songs themselves sound they sound pretty goofy sounding then, or silly sound, or silly. Um, I mean, I don't know, just the way Serge sounds when he sings and stuff. And also the lyrics at some points are kind of really silly sounding. But despite the silly sounding lyrics, they do actually have some rather serious meaning to them. Like, anyways, like the song "Prison Song" is basically a criticism of like the prison industrial complex, the high incarceration in America compared to other nations, and the war on drugs as well. So yeah, this basically System Down's pretty political and stuff like that, which I'm not really a political person myself, but I mean I do enjoy me some political music every once in a while, like Rage Against the Machine and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, Needles is basically. Oh, and also people have voted Sass on Prison Song. I think it was which I don't. I mean, I guess maybe the vocals are kind of silly, like have a sassy sound to it. I don't even see how, but I don't even see the flipping sass influence on it. Which if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a post-hardcore genre with either like some like very assy sounding vocals and stuff like that. And also like dance punk and disco, post punk revival elements, some screamo, metalcore stuff like that. Um, at least that's my definition of it and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, song Needles is about the danger of abusing drugs and stuff, and they actually compare it to parasites in your body, which actually is a pretty accurate description of them. Honestly, they're very similar to that. So yeah. His song "Deer Dance" is about police brutality against peaceful protesters and stuff like that. Which yeah, you do see a lot of that. Although most of the time the protesters aren't really that peaceful, from what I've seen and stuff. So yeah, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so the song "Jet Pilot" doesn't even have a real meaning at all. Um, like not even Serge knows the meaning of it, according to Genius. But like, yeah, I don't know. There's some people have speculated that it could be about God or Jesus and stuff. Or wait, oh, that's right. That's a later song. My bad. Um, I thought that was actually one theory that people had, but I don't know. I'd have to look at Genius again, but that'd be cheating. So yeah, song X is about immigration, overpopulation, and the Armenian genocide of 1915. So yeah, Chop Suey is I don't really want to say the word, but it's about a certain word that rhymes with pesticide and also has an S at the beginning. Um, Probably can't really say the word because, well, YouTube's a B word basically. So yeah. Um, but I think this is actually probably the music for video for this song is probably like the third most viewed metal song on YouTube, with Numb in Indiana by Linkin Park being higher, which I know some people wouldn't technically label Linkin Park as rock, I mean, or as metal, which I mean, that's fair. They're more rock than metal, but if you go back to Hybrid Theory and Meteora, that stuff does contain a lot of new metal in it. So, yeah, overall, Chop Suey is like dang good song, I will say, and might be my second favorite song from the album. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, next song on the album is Bounce, which is about it's about sex basically. It's basically just a very silly sounding song, basically just about sex, and the pogo stick is supposed to represent a certain something. I'm not gonna mention what that is, but well, you get the idea. And this song was also used in the movie Secret Life of Pets. Which honestly, I'm quite surprised that Illumination was allowed to use this song in a flippin' kids movie, considering the fact that this song is about something that's, well, not so kid friendly, but well, whatever. Yeah, so it actually used to be my favorite song on the album. Don't ask why, okay? Um, yeah, it's a great song. A lot of people actually see it as kind of like the worst song on the album, which I don't really see why, but well, you know what? That's their opinion. So, yeah. Anyways, next song on the album is Forest. So this song, I don't really know the exact meaning of it, other than I guess it's supposed to be like environmental themed, probably. I don't know. Maybe that's just because as it's called Forest, but apparently, well, Genius says that this song could probably be like a viewed as a dialogue between God and Jesus, because there's a line in the song that's as "Make the forest turn to wine." So yeah, I actually copy and pasted all the different meanings of these songs to um notepad basically, so make it a little easier for me. So yeah, it's the song "Atwa" is a song about Charles Manson, who was a infamous cult leader. It's infamous behind many different murders and stuff like that. So yeah, and I think the term "Atwa" or air, trees, water, and animals it was actually I think made up by him. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Next song on the album is "Science," which is about the negative effects science has upon our society, basically. Has had basically. So yeah, and apparently Surge believes that it's I guess robbed us of the most powerful part of our existence, which in a way it kind of has, honestly. From a Christian standpoint, myself, I can kind of say that, even though science has proved a lot of different things that is in the Bible, of course. So yeah. Anyways, the next song on the album is "Shimmy," which is about mind control, basically. So yeah, and then "Toxicity" is a song about ADHD. So yeah, "Psycho" is a song about groupies, which is like basically I think it has like two meanings basically. Which is about one, it's about like groupies, which is a kind of person who which groupie is a kind of person who tries to be in a relationship with a band member, and the other meaning is basically being a total psychopath at a metal show because of drugs, basically. So yeah. Then Aerials. Well, that Darren when they're on stage likes to say oh, the song has no meaning and stuff, but apparently it actually does. It's about about our mistaken views of ourselves and as in the being individual and isolated from the rest, basically, and how we basically are part of something greater, basically. So yeah, and this song also has a hidden track, which is Ardo, which is just an instrumental Armenian folk song. So yeah, not really much to say about that. So yeah, overall, this album, is absolutely amazing. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite System record because I really enjoy their self-titled as well from '98. And I don't know. There's so many great songs on that album as well. But I don't know. Toxicity is flipping amazing too. Although oddly enough, my favorite song is actually Chicken Stew, which is on Steal This Album, which is like absolutely got to be one of the most hilarious songs I've ever heard. It's a song completely about pizza, basically. Well, if it's supposed to be about these two broadcasters for some Los Angeles sports team, and I guess at one point they were talking about like pizza or something, and I guess that's where they got they got the idea to make that song. So yeah, yeah. But still, this album is not my favorite. I'd probably say if I were to rank the System's albums from best to worst, it'd go number one, number two, uh, Toxicity, and the self-titled. Not not too sure where I'd put the two, but yeah, those are my two favorites. And then 3 would be Steal This Album. 4, probably Hypnotize, honestly. And then number 5, Mesmerize. So yeah, and I first heard about System of Down from Secret Life of Pets. Although my first exposure to them was not actually from that movie. It was actually from an old Mario animation that somebody made called Dumb S Mario. I don't swear, so yeah. But I think I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Mario animations and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I remember watching on Newgrounds and stuff, and it's absolutely amazing. So yeah. Also, I want to point out something that happened earlier. I got on my previous review where I reviewed 4 of Jake Wolf's albums. Yeah. I got an email from YouTube saying they actually removed the link to Dropouts Dropout because I was kind of hesitant of linking that in the description. And apparently, yeah, they actually removed that link from my video because the album art for Trap House Dropout by Jake Wolf is actually literally like an AI generated image of breasts, basically. So yeah, I probably should have known that was gonna happen, honestly, but I wasn't really thinking straight. So yeah, I mean, at least they didn't take the video down. So yeah, yeah. If you want to listen to that, you're gonna have to search it up on Bandcamp yourself, or go to the Rate Your Music page and click the Bandcamp link. So yeah. But overall, this album, Toxicity, is like absolutely amazing. Like one of the best metal albums ever made, and yeah. So anyways, I probably say my favorite songs from this album are Ariel's, Bounce, and Chop Suey. And my least favorite probably Ardo, Shimmy, and probably Atwa. Yeah, I don't really think Shimmy or Atwa is like as good as like any of the other songs. I mean, then again, X is also another contender for that. Yeah. I don't know how people are gonna feel about me not having Toxicity as a favorite, as a top 3 favorite song of mine. I mean, don't get me wrong, Toxicity is an amazing song. Probably, I get probably put in at number 4 as for like best songs on the album. But yeah. Overall, this album is really great. I definitely recommend checking it out. And stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'll leave a link to the album in the description if you want to check it out for yourselves. And yeah, so anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the review, and I will see you all in the next video.